There's still a ton of tournament left to play, and I just want to see what happens.
Definitely, and that's also how the NA teams have to go into this day, all teams in fact. So we wanted to do a bit of a deep dive into the standings after 3 days of games before the end of the first round robin. So let's take a look at Group A to start. We won't go as in-depth because, of course, we will see these 4 teams playing in the first 2 games. But right now, G2 Esports first at 2-0, then Machi and Suning tied, and Team Liquid at 0-2. So how do we feel about the way things are lined up in this group so far?
I think Crosscurrent really nailed it there with the comment about North America. Team Liquid playing against G2 is going to mean a great deal, because if their standings are all of a sudden 0-3, I feel like Suning and G2 is going to really get away. I think they are the 2 favorites, but this is the chance for Team Liquid.
And I think the other thing that's really important to point out is while G2 are kind of sitting among the undefeated teams, their 2-0 did not look as dominant or as clean as a TES or a Damwon 2-0. You know, that was a very back and forth game against Suning where they ran it back in a base race, and then a couple of fun moments against Machi. And Machi themselves in an interview were saying that, you know, we just went toe-to-toe with the team that was in the finals last year. They're feeling very good. So while we feel that Group A is G2 and Suning, some of the other teams might say something differently.
I completely agree. And as we've seen in that game from G2 Suning, that could have gone either way. If you're willing to skirmish, just like Machi has showed as well, you can actually get quite far in this group. But, you know, you don't have, yes, you have a couple of more games. You don't have unlimited games, right? So it does have to start now for Team Liquid and as well for the other teams.
I always love that sentiment, and this probably comes all the way back from you, Yamato. It always goes around. Just play your style. Play your game. You know, they were talking about don't focus on necessarily playing what the other team is going to do. I think it was G2 that said it in that intro video. Just play your game, your comfort. That's what you need to do in group stage.
All right, we'll get a bit deeper into that specifically for G2 and TL as our first match of the day, but let's focus in on Group B. Now, when I look at Group B, for me at least, it looks the most clear-cut out of